What's going on, everybody? Welcome to the Eldredge Fam. This is Project Farm. We have got a million things going on that we're doing right now. If you guys have been following the channel, you guys know we're conquering everything at one time. So I'm going to go through in this video and show you guys kind of an update on each of the projects that I've been working on over the last couple of weeks and kind of bring you guys up to speed on those. I guess first, since we're walking past the garden, look how good our garden looks, y'all. We got peas, potatoes, there's a tomato plant, some squash, onions. Everything is pretty much planted. We're just waiting for it to actually poke out of the ground, which I'm excited about. Hopefully, with the rain we got last night, we should have that pop through probably sometime later this week. So y'all stay tuned for that. But the main purpose of today's video is to show you guys our entry gate that I'm going to be building and putting together for you. And if you guys are doing something similar, maybe I'll give you guys some ideas. Maybe you guys have some ideas for me on what we should do for our entry gate. So you can see I've got a bunch of piles of pipe, and Marcy and I came out here last night and we kind of started laying stuff out.
I know, it's dark. We are out here pretty much the only time that we have together today. We're doing fencing in the dark. So it's gonna turn out great. We're not doing anything permanent tonight, but we are laying it out.
Oh my gosh, you guys, I am like beyond stoked about this. This was from our neighbor. He got this pipe from the city, and I guess the deal we kind of worked out is you can see his gate over there. They've got one side that's angled for an entryway, but they don't have the other side. So I said, I'll build your other side so that his driveway is symmetrical when you pull in exchange for the materials that he got for free from the city. So he works for the city, and so he was able to get the stuff for free. So we're trying to lay out our gate and entryway and stuff and trying to get figured out. I just laid that down, and I absolutely love that. It'll be about the fence.
Wow, it seems real long.
The fence is right here, so it would go to right here, Mars.
Oh, okay. Okay, so it's a little bit shorter.
Yeah, it's not
and
that long.
It's not going to go this long here either, right?
It'll get cut off there. Oh, I'm sure we could do both of them in a day. I wish I had my dad here, because then me and him, man, we would knock it out like that. Super easy. So, but we'll see in the morning when it's actually light and you can see what's going on. So that brings us to today. We've got some holes to dig, we've got some posts to set, and we got some welding to do. So I got a tape measure. We didn't have a tape measure last night. I'm going to go ahead and actually kind of measure some stuff out here and get us two identical fence sections, because it's going to be identical on both sides. So I'm going to see if I can find some poles that I can put together. The blue pipe you can see here on the ground, that's going to be the fence. Now we need two pillars. Well, just so it turns out, my neighbor, huge shout out to him, thank you if you're watching this, he got some old light posts from the city as well. So he's got those on the trailer. I'm going to go over there and snag two of those, and we're going to be putting those up as our main pillars for our entryway. Guys, I am so excited about this. We have been just making an insane amount of progress here on our farm. If you guys enjoy projects and animals, y'all are in the right place. Go down and hit the subscribe button. Let's go over there though and get those two main posts. We'll get those set up here, and then we'll be able to kind of measure everything off of where those are set. This is our farm truck. It overheats really quick, so I leave the hood open, which gives us about 30 more seconds before it overheats. How pathetic, you guys. How pathetic. Marcy did just buy a new water pump for it, so I did a coolant flush on it, and I thought that would fix it. It didn't, so I'm guessing it's actually a water pump issue. So she bought one, and I'm going to attempt to put that in here. And if it doesn't work, then we're just going to drive this truck off a cliff. And if it does work, then we'll keep driving this, you know, just a couple more miles. Hey! You got a haircut?
Yeah, I go to the greenhouse.
You're playing in the greenhouse? You want to come with me to Luke's house? All right, jump in here. We're going to go get the trailer that's got the posts on it. Hey, look, another tape measure. We always need more tape measures because they seem to always disappear. All right, let's go get these.
There's one for me and one for you.
A tape measure for me and for you? Yeah. Oh, yeah. If you guys are new here, let me give you a rundown of all the projects we're working on and a little bit of an update on each of them. So we did just finish building a new backyard pond. This is our pond update. The water level is the same as it has been. It hasn't gone up, or, well, it did go down a little bit. It went down a little bit, but now it's back up. We got like half an inch of rain on Saturday. So it came back up, but it actually went to the exact same level that it was the last time I got a rainstorm. We didn't get enough rain for it to fill up any more than it had drained. And that's going to be for our ducks, our pig, basically for all of our animals, but that's a pond kind of for our animals. We are going to plant some, or not plant, we are going to put some fish in it, hopefully, if it holds water. So far, so good. We just don't know 100% on that yet. The other project is the front yard, which I've been doing a ton of work on. Let me show you guys that. And I just got all of the grass planted in the front yard, so hopefully the grass will start popping up. And then you guys already saw the garden. So that's kind of where we're at on all of these different projects. Oh, what about the greenhouse? Let's show you the greenhouse. This is the progress on the gigantic greenhouse. Not much. I did bring some good topsoil in here with the skid steer while I had it, so we can use that for planter boxes or whatever we want. We've got a pile of dirt. A lot of work to do in here still. In fact, as soon as we kind of get done with the stuff in the front yard that we're working on and we get the skid steer returned, this is where we're coming to work on next. So that's basically where we're at with everything. We got a lot of videos coming here on each of those individual projects. So make sure you guys stay subscribed for that, because it's going to be unreal, the transformation that's coming. Yeah, I'm going to teach you how to do this, Mav. Come here. Oh, wow. That was not even close. I'm going to try and teach Maverick how to back up a trailer. Okay, I'm going to teach you, okay, so Daddy can drive this. You come stand right here. Okay, so you see this? This is called the ball. Okay, so the ball has to go right here. Okay, so when Daddy's backing up, you stand up and you go this way if it needs to move over, or go this way if it needs to go this way. And then when Daddy gets the ball lined up, say stop, and then we'll hook it on. You want to try that? So what way do I need to go?
Maybe.
Look at it. If this needs to connect right here, which way do I need to go? This way. Yeah, so you say, go this way, Dad. Okay? Hey, which way?
This way.
Now which way?
Now, back up still. Wait. There.
Stop.
Yeah. Right there. Right there's perfect.
Oh, we do need to raise this up. So it's got to go underneath right there.
Stop.
Oh, that's too far.
Right there.
Is that lined up? Perfect. You guys wonder what it looks like from inside the car when you're driving with your hood open? This is what it looks like. It's pretty sketchy. Definitely would not recommend driving on the roads with it like that. If you guys are new here or didn't know, this is our daily life vlog. Basically, the kind of videos you guys get from us is daily vlogs. Whatever we're working on today, that's what y'all get. So today we are kind of going through and working on a bunch of different projects, because the skid steer is only here for one more day, today and tomorrow, and then it's gone, which I am very sad about. Man, if I could get anything, it would be a skid steer right now, because I have so much work to still do with it. But we did get a large amount of stuff done, so I'm definitely not complaining. It just, one day we'll be able to get one, and that will be a very great day when we can actually afford to get a skid steer and have them permanently.
We need to get our tape measures.
Okay, grab our tape measures. Let's bring them. They're pretty heavy. Oh. So what I'm doing is just laying this out. We're trying to figure out, leave that rock there. That's the marker. Yeah, leave that one, okay? We're trying to figure out where exactly I want these posts. I don't have a post hole digger, and you guys know our front yard is just 3 feet of clay, so I don't really want to dig it with a shovel because it's gonna suck. So I'm gonna come up with a way to dig it out with the skid steer, I believe. We're just gonna dig a giant hole with the skid steer, put the post in, and then drive all the dirt back in around it. I think it'll work. You can see the rock right there and right there. I think we need to shift the whole thing over probably 2 feet, maybe 1.5 feet. Let's move it over 1.5 feet, see what it does. Guess I gotta move all this stuff out of the way to dig the hole. And once I get the hole dug, we'll set them poles up. I'm pretty sure I got the best neighbors in the world. I just got a call from my other neighbor. We're paying him to bring rock, and he's bringing another couple of loads of rock right now. Yeah. So I kind of got to move stuff around a little bit. Hold on, you can just stay right there. I'm just going to pull forward a little bit.
I can just go.
Okay, stand right there. So we got the rock coming in. We got the fencing going up. I'm just going to move this out of the way a little bit so I can get the skid steer in here. and dig out them holes. We're gonna go ahead and spread this one out. All right.
Yeah, he's gonna go get more rocks. That was like the cutest thing ever. So I just walked outside and I'm walking up to go see Crandall. And Maverick comes running as fast as he can. Mama! 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 Don't go over there. Daddy will run you over. Huh? Is that what you did? That was so nice of you to worry about me, kiddo. Let's go see Dad. We got a big project we're working on too. Do you know what we're doing?
Yeah, do my dirt track.
Yeah, but we're gonna do a different project first.
Yeah.
What are we doing?
Oh, I do my dumb trick with this one.
The bigger the hole, the more fun he has. I just would hate to pull us out of that. Very, very deep hole. I feel like this is how he got stuck the last time.
Wow, 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 wow.
Listen to me. We are up by the road. You don't go in the road at all, okay? Okay.
All right, Mars, this is where our post is going, like this.
I
laid it out. I think I got it pretty good, no?
No.
Where does it need to be?
2 feet that way?
Right here?
Yeah.
No way.
How big's your gate?
14 feet.
Okay, where does your gate start? Let me go stand in your hole. Hold on, Maddie.
See ya. We can just grab the gate and lay.
I think that's right. How about we measure?
There's no way to measure.
Why not?
What are we measuring against?
The road?
What road?
That road?
It's not straight or anything.
Why did we build a crooked road?
Mars, we haven't measured anything. This is all visual line of sight.
Love! Hardscaping isn't supposed to be visual. You're supposed to then say, I want the whole road to be this width the entire
Yeah,
way.
that's what we gotta do. But we gotta get this put up and we'll do everything off of this. So if it looks close,
Your post needs to be...
the post needs to go back. I need the deepest spot of the hole back. That's okay, that's easy to do.
What goes next?
So I gotta dig this hole and then I gotta get your help. We're gonna stand that hole up. We're gonna put that vertical one. Then we're gonna measure. We're gonna put the other vertical one, and then we're gonna put the...
And if it's not centered, you can move my driveway?
Yeah, we can adjust the driveway.
Oh,
But we
well,
want it-
we should just say that.
Well, yeah, because we can spray and kill the grass and add more, you know, we can do whatever with that. That's easy. But I want to get it like 90% there. Are we
Yeah.
90% there?
I think so. Oh, that's terrifying. Yeah, honey. Honey, Mama's filming the video for Daddy.
Go help Mama drag that over here. Okay, so we should... Actually, Mavi, can you grab me the shovel? So we're almost 3 feet deep. We're just under 3 feet deep. I think we should be all right.
I want to do it. I want to do it.
What, Mars? It's heavy. It's really heavy. I thought you could at least drag it, maybe. Oh, come climb in the hole, Mav. All right, you come film then. I'll do the heavy lifting.
Trying to help you.
I know, it's freaking heavy. Okay, well, let me see the shovel real quick. Huh? All right, I think right here. Oh my gosh, I can't believe I would not have been able to dig this by hand.
see you trying to move this by yourself.
I already moved it off the trailer and everything.
Oh. Well, I couldn't even move it.
Probably weighs 200 pounds.
I know.
Hey, Bugs.
Okay, Mammy, we gotta get you out of the hole. Sweet.
Imagine hanging a big old wreath.
Can I buy a big old wreath?
Maybe.
We like when Crandall gives us permission to go shopping. Not that we need permission, but it's always a little bit better knowing you have it. To go buy something that you ridiculously don't need. You need to go this way a little bit. Oh.
How am I supposed to move that? Hey, it's gonna push. Oh, that is freaking tall. Yeah, we can cut off probably 6 feet of it. 5 feet, 6 feet of it. It's a little crooked. We'll straighten it out. Yeah, we'll straighten it out. It's gonna be hard to straighten because it's tapered, but it doesn't look bad. The taper doesn't look bad. Especially, you can see that line right there. See a black line kind of across?
It's not black, it's more white. But yeah.
Right
Oh, are we talking about the same line?
there.
We're talking about the second line.
No, I'm
Top
talking
one?
about like
Then the
10 feet up. We'll cut it off there probably.
See, I was just thinking, you see the brown mark?
Yeah.
There's that one.
Okay, if you want to hold that, and then go back there and just, we'll get it closer.
How I judge this is there's that telephone line right there, and they look straight. But I don't know.
Test run 1000. So we got that all packed in, you guys saw. Now we're just measuring out where the fence is going to be, you know, the other post. So I think it's going to work good. This already looks 1,000 times better.
Yeah.
Like 1,000 times better. And once we add the triangle or the runner pieces and then the fence, oh my gosh, I am excited. Our property, you guys, I mean, you guys know if you've been watching the videos, it's been a ton of work, nonstop for 3 years. And it's starting to come together, which feels so good.
Everything's getting painted too.
Yeah, everything.
All black.
Yep. Black? I didn't know what you decided on. Black? Alright.
The only other option's white. Is anybody else confused? Oh, he's pushing all the posts. Crandall's gonna dig this hole.
Let's go grab that, Mars. We'll bring it over here. I'll get the bucket and bring it up so we can lean it against the bucket a little bit. Make it along in here. How deep is this one? This one's a little bit deeper.
So, yeah, how do we get them to be the same height?
I'll do it with a laser and I'll cut them off.
But the thickness will be off.
It's never going to be noticeable because you're going to be within a quarter of an inch. Marcy thinks she can tell a quarter of an inch difference at 15 feet in the air. She can't.
Considering I can't see the base, it needs to go this way just a little bit.
Poor Maverick just got attacked by ants. He was over there playing in the dirt and he figured out what an ant pile is. So Marcy had to run in with him real quick. They're gonna go change his clothes, I guess, but I'm gonna go ahead and move this gate and see if we got our dimensions right. I sure hope so. To be honest, I wouldn't want it any closer than that. That's pretty much as close as you can get. That'll work though.
Well, the trailer just went through it.
I'm glad we didn't put it any closer to the road.
Yeah.
It would have been an issue.
Yeah. Colonel and I had not an argument, but a disagreement. He wanted it up a little further. I wanted it back a little further. I'm glad we put it where we did. We're getting one more load, and then we won't do more until like the fall or something like that. I don't know. When you put it like this, it doesn't look like that much thing, but like when they put it out, I'm like, wow, that's so much rock. Goosey here!
Now that I've got these two put up, we're gonna go ahead and run our cross or our fence, which will go to about here, I think. We're gonna do angled about like this on each side. So we got the twins out here, Marcy's out here, well, she's coming. And we're gonna go ahead and try and set these up. They're already partially welded together, so I gotta get some measurements and get it laid out and hopefully get them put together fairly quickly. We're gonna try and get this set up and see if we can pound it in the ground without it being too crazy. We'll kind of mark out where each of the post hole we think is gonna go, and then we'll try and push it in with the skid steer.
Well, in the midst of this, our rock guy's back, which we're really grateful for, but Colonel and I are like, we don't ever get anything done. Like, I think we're in the exact same place we were when he left because we went in and had lunch. So, but he's back. So we're gonna pause this project and finish our rock. And if you guys wanted to see, we have Harvey and Paxton. Hi, Harv! Hi, Pax! Hi, Maverick! Maverick had a little, I don't know if we told you guys this, Maverick had a run-in with some ants. So he's on, is that your third outfit today or your second? Second. Yeah, every day this week so far he's either fallen in the mud or today he fell in some ants. So, but he's doing a lot better. Harvey! So it looks like Harv is in jammies and Pax is in overalls. And you're in an airplane shirt like Daddy, huh? Harvey and Pax, are you guys having a good day? Harvey, what do you say to everybody? Say hallelujah. Pax, you want to get down and play, huh? I know you do. Hallelujah, Harvey. Oh, we got that pile of rock. Looks pretty small. But here we go.
That's dandy right there, Mars. I gotta push right here, so probably hold that down here. We're gonna have to go to the other one. How's it look, Mars? We need to come up here with the hose and water all of the posts, and now get them to settle in. Well, I just got real frustrated. It took me the better part of an hour to find this dang spool of wire. And guess where I found it? Yep, you guessed it, right where I left it. Yeah, it took me the better part of an hour. I should have had this done and the other side put on by now. So I got to get this thing restrung up. You guys know we've worked with Blue Eddy in the past. Now they're not sponsoring this video or anything like that. I needed portable power to run this welder, and their power station will run the welder. So I'm running the welder with it. It just goes to show I really do use these power stations, even when we're not doing a partnership with them. Wow, it sure takes a lot of string. There we go. This is actually a new Blue Eddy power station. I haven't used this one for welding. Their other one that's, I think, pretty comparable to this same machine would worked for it. So I'm hoping this one does too. If not, I can go grab the other one. But well, those may be some of the worst welds I've ever done. Probably partially because of the wind and just couldn't get the settings right on it. So hopefully the next side will be a little bit better. My last little couple of inches did pretty good. But I think we got it pretty dang straight there. I'm pretty happy with that. So I got to come cut this off. And this actually we'll build a corner brace here. So I'll put another post here and another beam across. And that'll be the corner brace support that will go to the fence, which is down there somewhere. And then we'll copy and do the exact same thing on this side and run it down to there. What do you think of your new fence?
I like it.
You like it?
Yeah.
So this is as far as I'm getting it in today's video. Y'all stay tuned for part 2 where we're gonna get the other side, get the gate up, run some new barbed wire. Oh, look at now we got a little Hot Wheels car. So that's gonna be coming probably in the next video. I'm gonna keep working on this tonight. Once the kids go to bed, Marcy and I can come out here and work on getting this finished. Thank you guys so much for watching today's video. Hopefully y'all enjoyed it. We'll see y'all on the next project.